You've been waiting to see this, huh? Maybe you haven't, I don't know. But this is Ice-T, the world's first and only V8 engine Tesla. We made this car with almost entirely parts from eBay Motors and brought it to SEMA and stole the show. And I mean, it stole the show. But when I say almost everyone loved it, a lot of people on the internet didn't like it. Mostly the Tesla fanboys, but that's okay. Because you know what? The owner of Banks Performance likes it. Yes, Gale Banks. He holds multiple titles for building the world's fastest passenger car that have held records for 10 years. Banks turbos were a dealer option at GM, and one day he said, I'm going to make a twin-turbo Buick, and GM said, yes, thank you. We're going to use this as the prototype for the Buick Grand National. No big deal. Himself, a veteran hot rodder, even put up a video on his channel about the car and our interaction. That's how cool Ice-T is. But after SEMA, the car kind of disappeared. And people have been asking, where's the car, huh? A prank YouTube channel called Vlog Creations made a gas-powered Tesla in 5 minutes, and it took you a year. Now, guys, I get it, okay? There's a difference between the two cars, and if you don't know the difference between a car that was built in a few weeks versus a year, there's really nothing wrong with that, and I can't fault you for not knowing. That is okay. There's nothing wrong with having a smooth brain. You had no choice in that matter. Fun fact, koalas have smooth brains, and they're adorable. Who doesn't love a koala? However, koalas don't comment on things they don't know anything about. They just mind their business and eat leaves. So if you're a koala, just be a koala and stay in your lane. Now, today, I'm going to talk about the transformation of Ice-T. This is not a throwaway car. It's not a car that's been on Pimp My Ride, then it's never seen again. Have you seen what a Pimp My Ride car looks like after a few years? Sometimes it might take a while, but we build really cool stuff here. When we are finished something, we don't just throw it away, we actually use them. Stevan and Brian consistently use the Sprinter van since Linda hated it, and we all use the Cyber Quad pretty frequently. The i8 and the RS7 are daily drivers, and how many YouTubers drive the cars that they built? Have you seen a video of Sam's cars after he's done with them? Anyways, I know you just want to see it drive, but for those that don't know, here's the Game of Thrones style recap. Now, in the first episode, we decided, hey, we have this shell from a Tesla Model S P85D that was in a Texas flood that I bid on a website called IAA, and we stripped down the interior to the bare frame since the batteries and motors were ruined. We were going to rebuild it, but we decided, you know what, we've done that before, and Tesla will not sell us a powertrain, so we said, let's get a motor from Chevy. Now, Joshua was an internet stranger, and he said he could weld, so come on board, Joshua. Stevan and I road tripped to Lisi Parts down in Maryland with the measly Tacoma and picked up a V8 engine out of a Camaro SS. Then we picked up the donor body from a car that was previously abused. After that, we started stripping down the donor car for the electronics that we needed for the V8 Tesla and cutting the body reinforcement pieces out of another car. At this point, Joshua already cut out the middle of the car in preparation for the V8, which fits perfectly. The next episode, we sent over the electronics to the Electrified Garage, where they repaired the screen that was, well, not looking so good. And then after that, I was able to fire up the computers in the car for the first time and then start the long process of wiring. Chad and Brian from the Electrified Garage cut about 50% of all the wiring in the car. After wiring was set, our boy Jimmy Oakes came by and we started the engine for the first time with a bucket full of gas, a shoebox of electrical nests, hopes and dreams, and we got it to start for the first time.
3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running.
After that, Joshua built the rest of the transmission tunnel. Then we installed a fuel cell and slowly but surely started getting the interior back together. Stevan made a yoke that we will only use to troll Tesla because everyone knows that yokes aren't practical. Then we made our way to the underside of the car and built an exhaust, 4-inch oval tubing all the way back to the low-profile muffler and custom side tips. Then we installed the sequential shifter, finished up the few things in the rear battery area, and installed the gear indicator and made the interior look stock, minus a tranny hump and shifter. And that's where we kind of left off before the big SEMA reveal. Now, there were many late nights to get the air suspension installed and the other things that needed to get done because we wanted the car to look good. The car needs to be precise, well-crafted, like these knives. The Kamikoto has over 800 years of technology compared to Tesla's 10, Japanese handcrafted expertise that has gone into making this steel, similar to Stevan, Joshua, and Chad, and Brian's careful precision, and my laser focus too occasionally. Just like we use aluminum sourced from Tesla, Kamikoto is only using the highest quality, being Japanese steel, with generations of knifesmiths. Do you like ninjas? Well, where do you think they got their blades from? These knives go through a 19-step process that takes several years from start to finish, and then they sharpen them to an excruciating, fine single bevel edge. Stevan is pretty much a Renaissance man and has a passion for cooking, as you have all seen him cook several times on the show. Here in the Sprinter van, we built because we're hungry, and most eagle-eyed viewers know he has a penchant for knives. So fun fact, these are his personal kitchen knives, and he was the one that wanted to partner with Kamikoto and endorse them while they have their Black Friday and holiday sale, offering an extra 50 off on any purchase they make when going to kamikoto.com/richrebuilds. Well, suddenly, ta-da, the car is done, and I know you want to see it drive, but we've been anxiously waiting to get it back too.
Use the bathroom. You gonna poop?
Oh man, 10 pounds ladder, baby.
Really?
Yeah. You know they actually have a scale in there.
There's a scale in the bathroom? There is. Why?
I thought maybe they wanted to measure the size of it, you know. That way, you know, how you doing and not doing.
Fair enough.
Yeah, because you know if you got a little something going on. What was that? Hold on. What's that?
That's the beat.
Let's go.
That's the beat. Let's go, Turbo.
How's it feel, Joshua?
All right.
Hi, Steven.
Hi.
Why is Rich running after the car?
I don't know what to tell you
He's
about
right
that.
here. Come on, Rich. Let's go, Rich.
He wasn't sure if he was allowed on school grounds.
There's lots of kids in our school. We're getting picked up in the Tesla.
Hop in, guys.
He stopped running. He didn't want to be suspicious.
Jeez, I hate that he does it with that car too. He does it with his car too.
What? Whose car? What?
Daddy does it with his car too.
What does he do? Just drive really?
He goes fast driving and then stops.
That's slow.
Really?
Ships?
I didn't know your dad was a race car driver. That's amazing. How are we doing?
Where's your pillow?
Where they always are.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
This is the. Yeah. It was supposed to be a charge port, but yeah.
What is this?
It was a Tesla.
Was it? What octane you put in it?
Oh, you gotta go the best.
Hey guys, why don't you go down to Cumberland's and do it, all right? We got customers that are going to be pulling in.
We are a customer too.
We're actually, yeah, we're.
Certified service, eh? know this is Chevy, but our Tesla's making a funny noise. I don't know if you guys want to look at it, or...
Sure. That is awesome. Steven, the hospitality at Chevy seems to be pretty good.
It's a little bit better than other places I've been to.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's kind of strange.
What's that sound?
There's only a few people that are dumb enough to do something like this, so.
Wow. Wow.
What do you think?
Wow. I saw you guys on TV.
That's us,
There
yeah.
was an engineer or something on YouTube I saw.
That's us.
Yeah, oh, congratulations. I'm a Corvette guy.
Well then, so yeah.
C6 Z06.
I have a C6, not Z06. I have a convertible. I've had 10 or 12 of them.
You'll get there someday.
I love you with the club. Those guys, if you don't have a Z06, don't come.
Yeah.
Regular guys don't come to the meeting. I'm like, what the f? I'm sorry.
Yeah, rude, right? What
I'm
the hell?
sorry. Oh my God, this thing must fly.
Yeah, it's pretty good. We're still dialing her in, but she's pretty good.
Jesus
Pretty
Christ.
clean, huh? I mean, we had it at a car
Clean
show.
install, right?
People walked right by, they couldn't even tell what they were looking at.
Right, I
They thought it was
bet.
a regular gas car.
Right.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
We want to get the same for oil change.
Okay.
I mean, it's LS3. You just unscrew
Yep.
and that's pretty much it.
Absolutely.
Still get to run EV plates on it?
No.
Actually,
We're going to, but yeah.
we're going to park on all the EV spots and everything. It's technically, it's still an EV brand.
It is.
Or like this. 3, 2, 1. Thank you guys. Oh my
Thank you.
God. Oh, is there a chance we can get the hood pop one more time?
Yeah.
Or I can send it to you because I have it.
Josh, we're taking his girls to get a Happy Meal. How do you feel about that?
I love it, man. That's what you got to do.
You loving it?
Loving it.
I would like a meal as well.
Did you earn it today?
Huh?
Did you earn it today?
Did I earn it? I hope so.
All right.
I worked hard today.
I'll get you a Happy Meal. I hope so. I worked hard.
Hello? Hello?
Can we get french fries, Daddy?
Hi, how you doing tonight?
Great. You?
I'm here. What can I get for you?
2 cheeseburgers.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it for you, just 2 cheeseburgers?
Yeah.
We're back where it all started.
Here we are, my friend. So obviously the car went through a very large transformation compared to where it was last time.
Yeah, we gotta give some answers to people here.
Yeah, let's just rewind real quick to show people what the car looked like last time we left off. And here we are now. So the car is obviously very, very different. Different wheels, different wraps. So we're gonna actually spend a few minutes to go through the transformations that the car made since then. So number one, the stance of the car itself is a cat behind the car.
Oh, hey Turbo.
Appropriate name. Who's sniffing the wheels? Yeah.
Yeah, you like that, don't you?
People don't like those wheels, Turbo. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
So
More on that later.
So more on that later. So the first thing is we want to talk about the stance of the car, and the car is obviously 5 to 7 inches lower than it was before.
Those aren't coils anymore.
They're not coils anymore, and at the very last minute, at the witching hour, Chad and myself decided to install an air suspension system. And the thing about the air suspension system is that, make no mistake, it was definitely not our first choice that we wanted for suspension. For a car this powerful, it's going to be doing some really fun things. You want to focus more on performance, and if you're more performance oriented, you want to go with the coilover suspension. The reason why we went with bags, people say, "Oh, you ruined the car by going with bags." No one cares what you think. But besides that, we had to use coilovers. We wanted to use coilovers, but the air suspension was available to us. We knew that when we went to SEMA, we wanted the car to stick out and look really good because quite honestly, people were kind of forcing us to have more of a stock look at SEMA, have like the stock 19s, the stock color, and just have the car at the show. But no one would have stopped for that. No one would have really cared. You know, there's a lot of Teslas at SEMA, but people didn't really stop by that much and look at them because they didn't really stick out enough, didn't pop enough. So for a car like this, we wanted to stand out. We chose to have a better stance for it. We actually happened to have an air suspension available. So at the very last minute, Chad and I spent a couple of days installing it, and we think it ended up really nice. Chad, what are we doing right now, Chad?
Working late.
As usual, we're here today, yesterday, day before. Chad has been trying diligently to get the engine to run correctly. And also we've been having a new added bonus, installing the suspension, which is turning into a multi-day process, which normally a suspension doesn't take that long, but this, oh look, a regular coilover. No, we're installing an air suspension on the car.
Yeah, so if you look up there, there's a bag up there.
Yep, there's an airbag up there, and
a lot of people are like, oh, just throw airbags in. It's quick and easy.
no, it's not.
No.
It is not quick or easy. So we've right now I'm working on the modification process of the old ride height sensors to convert to the new ones in this kit, which look like this one. And these are the old ones, but we're trying to mount them in the OEM Tesla location. So if you look right there, that's a new ride height sensor in the rear. And in the front, that is the new mechanical arm for the ride height sensor. So you can see I made a little tab up here. Out of the tab, I gotta cut that off so it doesn't hit that at some point. But those are the new sensors. I have to tighten this up so you could modify the angle if needed. But yeah, if you look on the inside, Chad's done some crazy work.
Not quite done yet,
on the
but
insert.
we are...
Not quite done yet, but if you look at the inside, look at this. Look how sick this is. Look at that. Look how much room there is underneath the seat.
Twin V air compressors. You got a very large tank on the other side and a wonderful valve block and computer control.
Seriously, this is gonna be really awesome. So that's what we're working on right now. So we'll be slapping the rear bumper on pretty soon. I'm gonna finish up the other side for the ride height sensors. The air lines have been run already. They're lined underneath they run underneath the car, and they're P-clipped to the side panels. And I also have to run the sensor wires to the ride height sensors up through a small grommet that I have to put up here. But we're making good progress. This is just a quick update for everyone to see what it takes to go through to finish this thing successfully for SEMA. What day is it today, Chad?
Late.
Yes, exactly.
It's like next week.
Literally next week. No joke. Seriously. All right.
This isn't even shop time, man. This is full on weekend stuff.
This is just weekend stuff, man. This is, yeah, exactly. We're beyond that.
Yeah.
Number 2, the wheels. Now, the wheels are sponsored by Weld, so Weld, thank you very much. They're okay. Surprise.
Stand to attention, why don't you?
And we'll go over a little bit more on how
Where's
we did
Alice? She loved that.
I know, right?
I should call her.
We should call her.
I'm lit.
Are you? That's fantastic. Yeah.
You should call her.
I will.
I shouldn't call her.
Don't do it.
Nope, I will not be calling her. So the wheels, obviously, sponsored by Weld. Weld, thank you very much. They weren't our first choice in terms of the wheels. The finish wasn't the finish we were looking for, but this is what they had available. Again, super thankful for it. The excellent thing about Welds is that they're ultra light. When you're going for performance, having a super light wheel is the way to go. These things probably weigh, no joke, between 4 and 5 pounds less than the 19s that they replace. So going for a lightweight look, we want to lighten up the car, obviously for performance reasons. And we went with these wheels. Will they probably change in the future? More than likely, yes. At the very minimum, they'll probably be blacked out.
Yeah, like everything else.
But like everything else. I mean, it'll match the car a lot better. But again, for the show, we decided it made sense for these to have them on because, again, it attracts attention to the car. But at some point in time, we're probably going to end up being black anyway.
Yeah, speaking of blackout, as you can see, we did do the chrome delete and wrap the car.
Yes, the chrome delete's done and the car is officially wrapped. We had A&M Custom Wraps wrap the car. They did a fantastic job wrapping it.
It is the color of iced tea.
It's the color of iced tea. That was the whole purpose behind this color. I mean, people seem to love it, so there's not really much hate on that. But
Also, not many Teslas are this color.
no,
so.
not many cars are this color.
No, that's true too.
I mean, you never see cars this
This is
color.
very true.
But they did the chrome relief. They did an excellent job. I mean, the pillars are all done. The door handles are done. The turn signals are done. They did a phenomenal job with the car. It looks awesome. Windows are obviously tinted. We have the windows 20% tint all the way down. Again, it adds to the look of the car. It makes it a lot more sleek and clean. They blacked out the headlights. Dolores had blacked out headlights. She probably had 3 different variations of blacked out headlights, and we want to do the same for this one too. I actually found a decent paint match at AutoZone that actually did a pretty decent job matching the color of the wrap. And I decided to take out the lenses for the shrouds for the lights, painting them the same color as a color match, just so it pops a little bit more.
And fun fact, Rich is historically the first person to ever done that with a Tesla too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think I'm sure I am the person. Yeah.
You are. You did do that. The red and Dolores?
Yeah.
Badass.
Thank you very much. And now Dolores is a primer gray color. I think I went to like 3 different colors
Well,
of Dolores.
you know, we all change.
Yeah, we all change. But that's a pop we want to add to it. But other than that, I mean, the exterior wise, those are pretty much the largest changes that we made that made the biggest impact for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and this is, you know, our buddy Mark Kwok, he put his sticker on the car. I told him not to do that, but he did it anyways.
Well, security dragged him out, so it's
it's fine. That's no longer an issue. All right, this is the gas cap, and we got this from the worst store in the world, West Marine.
Stop it.
You know I hate West Marine with a burning passion because the prices are
Yep, that is marine grade right there.
And, you know, people were asking us questions like, why didn't we choose a different cap? Not many caps could actually fit in this space right here. Later on, we realized that there's some flush-mounted caps that could actually be a little bit more recessed on the inside, but we didn't have time to really get that. So that's what we chose for now. On the other side, oh, look at this, Come on. And painted. This was wrapped. We separated these 2 pieces. I sanded these down, painted them the same color as the lenses and the headlights, and to give it a nice look. So this is a nice little, you know, contrast with the black and the bronze. I think it came out pretty cool.
It did.
On this side, this is the master cutoff switch to the Tesla. So on the inside, I'm going to switch that to on. You get some power out. Is it already on? Oh, it's already on. Oh, okay.
It's been live the whole
I'm
time.
going to pretend that I'm turning it on now. Bing! See, now it's on. See, but look at all those superchargers that we can't use.
I was just going to say, yeah, that's a map of superchargers of...
Can't use those.
You don't like your kind around here.
Yeah.
What the heck? Ah, rude. All right, well.
That's all lit up in case you stick your hand back there and you can't tell what you're doing.
Oh, wow.
Make sure that's nice and lit up. Same thing on this side. That's all lit up when you're filling up gas at night. Put some LEDs at the top.
Not fancy.
No, not bad. Fancy.
And now what you've all been waiting to see.
This is the pizza, man.
Shout out to Lisi Parts.
Yeah, Lisi Parts. We don't forget the journey. We drove down there. Literally drove down to haul this engine back. So shout out to you guys. I mean, this was monumental. And I really wish we had a person to hold the light for us. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Is that a stunt double?
It's my twin.
Can't see that.
My own light.
He's gonna help us out. So this is the LS3 that came from a Camaro SS, and again there was more changes under here. This did not exist before. We didn't have that strut tower bar on the front.
We needed to do that because, as you can clearly see, this strut tower was cut.
Exactly, it was cut. So Joshua did that for us, and again because I was feeling very liberal, so I painted even more stuff the same bronze color. I think it has a nice little pop to it. Joshua said he hates it. He does not.
And he's a little.
Yeah, he does not like it very much. I don't know what color he wanted there instead.
Look, Joshua, this is hot rodding.
Joshua's sense of style in terms of what looks
It could be questionable.
I don't know. The next big thing that we have to take care of is the water pump.
Yeah, there's some obvious voids that are in here.
Yeah, there's some things going on here. So one of the issues we're running into is that now that we installed a 25% underdrive pulley, we're having some issues with the alternator and the car actually charging. So 2 things we ordered. We ordered a different pulley for the alternator so it actually charges a little bit better. but we also ordered an electric water pump to take some strain off the belt drive system. So what we want to do is when we're driving the car, it tends to get really hot sometimes. Having an electric water pump, being able to turn that on and having it controlled by the Haltech system allows us to keep the temperature of the car a lot cooler. I wish it was here, unfortunately. Yeah, it's not.
Oh, it is.
It is? Yeah. They use ShipStation.
Of course they did.
They use ShipStation.
Come on, dude.
This is awesome.
Is there any other way?
You know what? Listen, it's that time of the year, man.
It's the holiday season.
Holiday season. You know, if you're an independent shipper, if you own a small company or small business and you want to get things out on time, efficiently, with a nice, awesome user interface, easy to use online system, you gotta use ShipStation. They did a great job with this. So,
It's from Holly, of course.
of course. Thank you, Holly, very much for this. This is great stuff. So as I was saying, right? So you have inventory to manage, orders to fill, and a growing list of stressed out customers checking in twice a day, asking where their stuff is. It doesn't matter. Use ShipStation. Makes it 10 times easier. Look at that piece. What a beautiful piece. Look at this. And you could use ShipStation for all this. See why? You get major discounts from big carriers: USPS, UPS, FedEx, International. Also get access to discounted rates that I usually reserve for Fortune 500 companies.
Holly's probably knocking on that door.
Yep. But guess what? We're not.
No.
We're not. We're smaller than that, but we have access to what Fortune 500 companies have access to. ShipStation.com/RichRebuilds to get a 60-day free trial, just enough to handle the holiday rush. What am I going to say right now?
It's not yours.
Make
You
ship
can't.
happen.
Yeah, I know.
Make ship happen.
It's not for you.
I mean, I did come up with that, right? That was me.
That's actually their company slogan.
You don't. I mean, maybe they got it from me.
Nope.
Let's do it, baby. So right now, this is ta-da!
Oh, what's this? Yeah,
Yeah.
vehicles unable to charge. Parking brake
graded. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that. Service is required.
Yeah, we've had some modifications here to this.
We did some stuff. There's ways we could actually take off those alerts, but we'll do that a little bit later. That priority-wise, let the car complain all at once.
Yeah, we wanted to be at SEMA,
Right.
and drive.
Exactly. So yeah, this is the basic air suspension interface. It's just up, down. It has different presets, so you could figure out where you want your ride height to be, no matter where you are. Everything works, man. Navigation works. The Bluetooth works. The steering wheel controls work. I mean, it just works. Yeah, the car just works. You know, the back, the trunk, the sides, and this is what I was saying before. This is the difference between a car that's finished and a car that's not really finished. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is...
I'm painting what you're priming.
Yeah, this is a finished product here. So
we obsessed over actually having all functionality in the car.
Right.
Although, yeah, I mean, yes, the motor is still independent of the vehicle. And
Right.
reporting the Haltech only because, well, Tesla's a little fierce to break into.
Yeah, they're not, yeah, and it's what's the point of doing all that? Like, what benefit are we really getting?
There wasn't really a benefit to that.
Right. So yeah, the Haltech system works. Everything just works, and it's a really good feeling to see, like, wow, this is really cool. And also, now one thing that we're missing is the how you actually start the car. Mm-hmm. Remember, there is no key. You know what we use? Whoop.
Oh, I thought you weren't prepared.
No, I was prepared. And check this out, right? It says iced tea fob on it. It's a key fob.
I thought it said Chipotle below it.
Yeah, no, Chipotle. I do like Chipotle, though.
Yeah.
To be fair, Chipotle is great. The method we use to start the car is called Mobile Key. And Mobile Key is great because there's actually a phone app as well. So we could start the car either having this physical key on us, or we could use the Mobile Key app, like, on our phones, push a button, and it's automatic start.
Yeah.
The car just starts. Again, this is one of the features that Tesla took away from us, and we added it back by using the key port and Mobile Key. So we're pretty pumped about that.
Yeah, we are.
We'll talk more about that later once we get into a few more episodes on the car. But this is pretty much a general overview of the interior. This is what you missed. Even going to the back seat, that's the transmission hump that we formed, and yeah, this is.
Yeah.
The Alcantara.
Other than that,
headliner.
You wouldn't know.
You really wouldn't know. How are they gonna know?
How are they ever gonna know?
They're never gonna know. Look, these lights work. Come on, guys. Come on, man. Come on. Look at this. Come on. It just works. The system works.
Why wouldn't that work?
I mean, I don't know.
It's just
some people just don't.
It's just a visor.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. And look at this. Again, another
Vermont temp tag?
It's pretty clean. Yeah.
This is nice. This is our fuel cell.
I do love Vermont.
I do too.
This time of year. This is the fuel cell we have. There's 3 fuel pumps and there's 1 lift pump in here. So we have more than enough fuel flow to, you know, take whatever horsepower goal that we have for it, which is who knows what at this point. We're not really sure. So, but yeah, this is, we talked about this before a little bit, but this is.
We're just showing you again.
We're just showing you again.
There it is.
For those that haven't seen the video yet, the other videos.
Yeah, if you haven't, you should watch
them.
them.
Yeah, you should watch them. Consider watching them.
Give peace a chance.
What do you think, Eric?
I think so.
Okay.
They definitely should watch.
Okay. Okay, so you're probably thinking, what? No burnouts, no hooning, getting the car sideways. What gives here? Guys, you have to understand, you have to walk before you could run. The car has about 50 miles on the build, and we drove it out of the garage and into the wild with no trailer for backup support. So we're doing pretty well. However, the car does need tuning. We did a quick tune at SEMA to get it running, but it needs the air fuel dialed in on an actual dyno. So pretty soon, you're gonna see how much power it makes and also how much it weighs, and answering a lot of the technical data that even I've been wondering as well. Now, you have not seen the last of Ice-T. Remember, we still have to take it for its first oil change in service at Chevy, and of course, we have to take it to the mothership. That's right. We're going to take it to Tesla and see what they think about it. This car is awesome. Phase 1 is complete, and now we're going to move on to phase 2 of the build. I'll see you all next week, and don't forget to check me on Instagram at RichieBKid.